Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 8 of my journey through Group Self-Found Necropolis League. Last time, I took down all of my heist contracts and blueprints, failing on my goal of getting enough GCPs to get a level 21 Exsanguinate. I've corrupted 9 of them now. No level 21 gem, but I reworked some things. I dropped my Void Sphere. I now have a Vol Reap in a 4-link, as well as Corrupting Fever in a 4-link. Then, while farming all of the heist contracts, I got a ton of Essence Scarabs. The goal for today is to go ham on essences, like expend all of the essence juice, get as much stuff as I can. I want to get one of the upgraded essences to craft myself a new pair of gloves that will probably be for Reap to go in. So I'm going to need to set up a passive tree for that. I have also not farmed many maps since the Necropolis patch came through, upgrading it. I would really like to try and put together a craft. Seeing Ghoul yesterday hit the 6T1 bow, I started thinking about, well, if I could just like have the perfect item of anything, what would it be? I was thinking about a claw with max LE damage, attack speed, crit chance, multi. And then Craft of Exile now has a compute best selection for the graveyard. So you can set up an item like you normally would, and you pick all the mods for it. So I picked like T1 cold, T1 fire, T1 lightning, get them all up here in the mods. Select graveyard from the options here, and just like you can with fossils, there is a compute best selection. I click that, and it's going to go through each corpse slot in the graveyard and generate me a kind of blueprint for how I would go around about creating this item. So, and then what I get, it tells me the number of things that I have. I need 9 cold increase, 10 crit increase, 2 elemental, 9 fire, 9 lightning, 8 speed, and then scarcer attributes, chaos, gem, life, mana, physical resistance with 22 modifier tier rating. Now, it's not perfect because it doesn't take into account the meta corpses that can increase the effect of corpses in columns or rows or nearby or any of that. But you can also just like, I can click create a sample item. So if I were to build all of this up in my graveyard, I can generate a sample. And if it just hit the first try I did it, it says down here probably an average of 3 graveyards to get this claw. But T1 crit chance, T1 crit multi, attack speed. Oh, it didn't. It actually hit chaos attack damage instead of fire cold lightning. So this one didn't actually hit, but that's how close it can be. So click it again. This one hit cold, lightning, LE with attacks, attack speed, crit chance, crit multi. So no matter what, if I were to set this up, like I'm probably getting what I'm after. This one hit on the 3rd try just here. So you can kind of do it with any item. Just kind of create the best possible item for that slot for each mod, and then you compute and kind of get an idea of what you're looking for to build out the graveyard. So if I wanted to do that, it would require me to go after extra chance for haunted monsters to have unresolved anguish and go farming for corpses. Now, I don't know if that's going to work with essences. Because essences I might have to do in lower tier maps if they are going to be crazy. So I guess let's plan this out. Definitely need essence nodes. And there's essence stuff up here, right here, one way down over here. I'm going to go through Einhar here and work my way up. Path along this. Come down here for these essence nodes. Chance for additional essence. Chance for 3 additional essences. That's good. This node, a map boss is granted a random essence modifier from any imprisoned monster slain in your maps. Using Remnants of Corruption on imprisoned monsters in your maps replaces all essences with one of the essences on the imprisoned monster. That's not good, I don't think. That's not what I want, because I want upgraded essences. So I can start by like throwing in the chance for Remnant of Corruption, and then switch this to essences once I get to the bigger Scarabs. Push this up here. Grab all of these. Essences in yellow and red maps can reach a maximum tier of Shrieking. So yellow maps is what I'm looking for, I guess. Grab all of the quant stuff. I still got 77 points. I imagine this tree eventually gets turned into farming Exarch altars. So maybe I could just like commit this to the left side of the tree, go ahead and go after the Einhar stuff. Extra Einhar chance, sure. Red beasts have a chance to break free. For Einhar chance, sure, why not? Have this along the outside, rare beasts, more Einhar here. Two-Hearted Hunt. Red beasts in your maps have an additional bestiary modifier. Red beasts captured in your maps have a 50% chance to gain a modifier that provides a chance to not be consumed when sacrificed. Red beasts appear in pairs. Extra Einhar chance. Amplifying threats. I guess I go after Scarabs on top of that. I think that's all the Einhar stuff. And then go Scarab chance, Scarab chance, Scarab chance. Then up here for all these Scarabs. 27 points still. I guess grab Shrines. And then I get the Shrines here. And Scarabs. There's Scarab nodes here. Unique monsters increase chance to drop Scarabs. Okay. I got all the Scarab nodes. And this crystal, well, I guess I can get these two. I don't think this is what I want, though. I don't think I want Crystal Resonance. I guess with 6 more points, I just get Scarabs on the pathways. 131% increased Scarabs found. Maps contain Einhar. Okay. So Atlas passive tree, if I want to do yellow maps, I need to take 2 of these out. And then Dunes is really good. Arcade Strand? Maybe that's what I want. T9 Arcades, T10 Strands. I have 1 T9 Arcade, no Strands. Seems about right. Then for Scarabs, I've got 29 Essence Scarab of Stability. This guarantees that I upgrade or transform when using Remnant of Corruption. I only have 29 of those, so I want to make sure I have enough Remnants of Corruption before using them. Currently I have 9. I have 1 Calcification. Rare monsters are imprisoned as essences, I guess. So if I roll a map with increased rare monsters in it, this would probably be where I would use that. Essences are found a tier higher. That I would probably run with the Scarabs of Stability. Now let me pull a bunch of these out, save 29 of them. That leaves me with 23 to like set up. Then if I split these into stacks, I think it should use multiple instances of the Essence Scarabs. And then I also craft Essence on here. So that's 2 additional Essences plus another 6. Let's see what happens. Accompanied by Map Boss. Sure. Oh, yep. Random map boss. Sure. Everything's going to be easy down here in yellow map, though. So this has Shrieking Essences in it. That's fine. No more duplicating them for free. But yeah, even them, they're going to be tanky. Use my new Vol Reap nonsense now. Give myself damage. Albanus Phreesia. Yep, sure. Shrieking of Contempt. Yeah, area contains 9 additional essences. Hunter's Cunning grants less damage taken from beasts. Increased damage to beasts, as well as increased quant rarity from slain beasts. Okay. Called Hunter's Cunning. And I got another arcade map. Boss is easy. There's a Remnant of Corruption. Okay. Red Beast. It had 3 mods on it. And has a chance to break free. It did not. That's a lot of essences from one map. A lot of Shriekings that I just didn't have before. And yeah, that used 1 of each of the Scarabs. Good. And I got 4 strand maps. 3 Chaos per for an additional 2. That's fine. Alright, this one has Dread and Misery. It could be 2. I think I should use the Remnant on that one. If need be, I could ask for Remnants from others. But let's see. Yeah, Horror and Delirium. Worth, I say. Awesome. I got a meat sack. I love that I can just, on the Atlas passive tree, get 100% chance for something to spawn on my map. That is so cool. So it's not just red beast. Yellow beast can break free. I just saw it happen there. Yeah, and it just happened to the red one. It's pretty cool. Oh, it broke free again? I mean, it adds a lot of XP to the map because it just keeps spawning monsters. Remnant of Corruption. Yeah, 6 mod essence. Like, if I was at a T16 map, this thing would be destroying me. Alright. I want to read this again. A map boss is granted a random essence modifier from any imprisoned monsters slain in your maps. So I'm going to have 9 essences I mean, the boss is going to be empowered by 9 essences. And then if I have multiple bosses in the map, what does that do? I need to know. This one has 2 unique bosses as well. Yay. And no corrupting any of them. Remnant of Corruption, 4 prismatic catalysts. I mean, there's an ultimatum in a T10 map. Like, at this point, I can definitely clear that. So I figured, why not? 10 Chaos. Ooh, Baruso. Adrius. Not seen that before. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, it's split across them. Alright, so having 4 bosses here made this way easier, I guess. Having the essences split across them. Extra Remnant of Corruption, so that can show up here as well. Okay, so maybe having multiple bosses in the map is better than for this than 1. And there's a Deafening Essence here. Strongest monster in pack gets dropped items with rarity are converted to div cards. Sure. So guaranteed Shrieking of Envy, I guess, since it's the only one on this essence monster. Ooh, I got a dino. Yay, more strand maps. Whoa, I got warped into the boss. I don't see any remnants of corruption there. Yeah, it was definitely better with less of them, or less mods on each of them. So a way to get around it being absolutely crazy is to do multiple boss maps with it. Essences challenge complete. I don't think the beast should just have a chance to spawn with the 10% chance to be revived. I think it should give them 10% increased chance to not be consumed every single time that they revive. So if the red beast I'm fighting pops out of the trap 5 times in a row, it should have a 50% chance to not be consumed when I use it, right? So just stack it, 10% per coin flip it wins in a row. Yep, I think this is number 6 on the same beast. Finally, yeah, it's popped up to okay, that was the 8th time then. That popped from 4 to 12. Well, this gives Deafening Essences during this. Maybe they all get upgraded when they come here. There's only 7. I don't know that I would have missed an essence in a strand map, let alone 2. No, I didn't miss any. I guess some just didn't go. Oh, I guess we got the beasts joined one of these Einhar memory things again. That looks like a vulture. This is some madness, to say the least. Yep. Some Detonate Dead, some Lightning Arrows, some Explosive Trap, maybe even some Blast Rain in there. Reroll Synthesis Mod, Reroll Awaken Support Gym, Synthesis Unique Map. Yeah, I got 1 Vulture. I'm gonna give him my Vulture. He's trying to craft Syntheplicits on. What did he get on this? Attacks penetrate 3% Ellie Res. Yo, that's awesome. No, I think he just removed it. Surely I stopped there. Okay, he got crit multi on it. Yeah, probably stop at that. This bow is ridiculous. It's so absurd. I think they talked to him into going again. Rip the pin. Flat lighten the spells. But the multi stayed. It's really cool being online to see all that happen. A fight found in map area releases Enraging Fumes. Monsters affected by Enraging Fumes have 500% increased item quantity. Soulfight in maps is guarded by monsters from the Azurite Mine. Okay, it's a lot of quant. Tatiana Veruso. Let's see. He's looking for Essences of Fear. I'm definitely, not using Essences of Fear. I will give those away. Nice. He's hooking me up with the Essence of Horror and Essence Scarabs. Take all the fears. And there will be more of those. Gladly trade for those all day until he gets his bow. There will be more. And go get more essences. Ooh, XP. 40% chance on this one not to be consumed. So it's not just a 10%. It can be higher than 10%. I think it should go up if they kind of break out of the trap. It seems so fitting, actually, that value would increase when you keep having to kill it over and over again. Oh, go again. There we go. Yep, 4 stacks. Essence, Scarab of Stability. I keep dropping more of them. It's crazy having to leave my map to dump the amount of essences. Awaken Brutality. Up to level 3. Oh, this guy got 7. 7 essences on the boss. Makes it a little crazy. I think I stopped here with the Essence Scarabs. Because I keep getting the Essence Scarab of Stability. But using Remnant of Corruption area can only result in upgrading or transforming essences. So I could put 1 of those in and then 2 stacks of these and maybe trade for more of them later and keep juicing as many as possible in here. Oh no, I forgot to unspec the Remnant of Corruption thing. So I can't use my remnants on this first map. I got another of the dino beasts. Too bad the Sakawal stuff isn't the greatest. First purple one. Essence of Delirium. Let's go. Another purple. Essence of Insanity. Alright, no more essences on the boss, though. That map had no purple essences. I got another essence scarab of calcification. I'm taking more scarabs out of these maps than I'm putting in them. I don't know if I'm a fan of this beast breaking out of their traps. It gets to be really tedious. Strongest monster impacts gets dropped weapons are converted to chaos orbs. Pulled 15 chaos out of that map. Eric Links. Like 6 maps in a row. No purple essences. Got the crab beast. Uh-oh, and a soul eater. No, that thing broke out. Oh, I guess maybe it doesn't keep its soul eater stacks because it died way quick. Well, it might be time to add the other one in. I'm running out of scarabs. What does this do? Essences are a tier higher. Might as well. Yep, Deafening of Loathing. So if I'm not going to get the purple ones, I'll at least get Deafenings now. Deafening of Spite. Nice. Deafening of Anger. Hey, I found one. This one's double. Oh, I had to slow down. Okay, they stayed. Hey, another one. Let's go. Essence of Horror. It's refreshing after so long to actually see one. Hike Gratis. That's another new last name. Deafening of Envy. Hysteria. Got a research safe house because June showed up in that map. That's also still weird. Einhar and June shows up in the map. 200 million XP to a gym. Yes please. That's a big chunk of XP. Hey, Tamu Ahi gloves. Ooh, what is this? Unique monsters in area drop an additional unique item. Ooh, this rolled chance for pack to be upgraded to rare, and I can't close this and switch out scarabs at this point. You're locked in. Deafening of Misery. Into Hysteria. Deafening of Dread. Essence of Horror. It's about time. 2 in 1 map. Oh, come on, give me a third. Essence of Horror, let's go. Gotta love these Soul Eater beasts. They just continuously spawn monsters. I don't know if quality on maps has any effect on essences, but I've been qualitying these up, and I can hold control now and left click. Can I transfer this across maps? No. Okay, so still gotta just chisel maps up normally. I got a rare monsters one. Finally. Rare monsters, but Fizz Reflect. I can deal with that. So I need to refund this point, put it into the mastery, reflect Fizz, then Soul of Yugal, and that needs Salazang, which is Gardens. Throw a Divine Vessel in there for that. So this is where I use the calcification. I still want Scarab of Stability and Ascent, I think. And I got the reduced effective curses. Good. Then craft the essence. I'm guaranteed 3 essences. Let's see how many I get from this. A blueprint. So the rare beasts do not show up in essences. I guess they're not natural spawns in the map. That makes sense. First one, 2 deafening essences. Second one, deafening of woe. Here's the third, 2 more deafenings. Deafening of wrath. This is number 4. Oh, that one had a purple on it. I should have corrupted it. Okay, this one's got a purple. Number 5, delirium. Number 6, devoted to Aberrath. And somehow it killed me. Oh, come on. I've had to fight this Soul Eater energy shield. Red Beast, this is the 4th time. And Beast just keeps spawning monsters, so it keeps sucking up stuff with Soul Eater. Finally. And essences numbers 7 and 8, I believe. Corrupt this one. Okay. A lot of deafenings. Defeat a monster with at least 3 deafening essences. Challenge complete. That's the 2nd essence challenge. Let's see what those are. Use Runes of Corruption. Defeat a map boss with at least 6 essences in a red or purple tier map. Okay. Yep. Now I wonder if having Einhar in the map probably hurt me because so many of the monsters were beasts that not as many of them were able to be put into essences. And the other one is rare Goatman. Ooh, I got a spider. Yeah, the yellow beast here was a rare Goatman. 40% chance to not be consumed on this one. And another yellow beast Goatman. Lilius Navalius. Up to 4 yellow rare Goatman. I think I'm onto something that I might have bricked the calcification scarabs a bit by beasts pretty confident of it. Deafening of Scorn stayed the same. Also just 7 essences in this map. Deafening of Dread stayed the same. Deafening of Zeal upgrade out of that though. I think I found another crab. 40% chance not to be consumed as well. That's big. Deafening of Scorn. Okay, those stayed. I'm kind of wondering if a deafening can't be upgraded. I think it can. I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Switch this back off of Solar Yugal for the reduced enemy life regen. I converted these cage minions that launch these little tornado things. They don't do much damage, but it's amusing. That was one of the lantern mods. Hunted Traders. Ooh, pack monsters can drop catalysts. I'm going to need more essence scarabs. See if I can find any. No one has them listed that's online. Oh, he's got 47. Let me math this. I have 16, need 32, minus 7. What do I give him? Give him Delirium and Ultimatum. Thank you, sir. Cool. This should work. That'll be the last of them, plus whatever I drop in the process. So this might actually be the better setup if I'm farming for the ability to upgrade into the special essences, because I'll just get more having 2 essence scarabs in here with the additionals. There's more chances for the purple essence to spawn. Though I think probably the best essence scarab is the essence scarab of Ascent that raises the tiers and how I was getting deafenings and all that. It's probably the most valuable one. Another awesome perk of the group self-found though. Like if I was playing an SSF, it's just like, well, now I'm out of essence scarabs. So it's just like I farm them inefficiently or I do something else. Here I can finish out my batch of scarabs. Awesome. And yeah, I could do that in trade as well, but then everything loses its value in trade. Everything is worth what it is in chaos and nothing else. Divine Orb, Syndicate Escorts, pack monsters drop scarabs. Gotta love the corpse exploding beast that just doesn't want to be trapped. Keep spawning more corpses. It's just like non-stop corpse explosion chain happening here. Finally, Purple Essence, Deafening of Dread. Yeah, it felt a little bad using the remnants on the Deafening Essences trying to get the special one because like it can't upgrade into Deafening like the Shrieking ones can. Screaming of Misery into Hysteria. Hey, an Essence Scarab. Ooh, 2 purples. Come on. Yeah. Insanity and Hysteria. Essence, Shrieking Essence of Dread to Deafening. Essence of Scorn to Horror. Essence of Scorn to Deafening. Titiana Varuso. Ooh, a double purple. Yes! Horror Hysteria. Next, Corruption. Also Horror. 6-link Marikath Bow. Oh, it's corrupted. Oh. Still just not used to that. I might need to set up in my loot filter a way to designate that an item is corrupted so that I can tell before like mousing over it. Another big spider. Essence of Scorn up to Shrieking. Pool has reached level 99 on the grind for 100. That's what I would be doing too if I got that bow that he got. Screaming of Dread to a Horror and another Screaming of Dread. Another Split Beast. I might not be in high enough tier maps for Venomous. I know I need 80 plus for Feral. Got a Glacial Ritual. One of the coolest things about this build too, it doesn't matter like where I aim. It's going to chain and hit everything in like the vicinity. All the stuff up on the top side of this rituals continue to just die. It's awesome. What do we got? Shadows and Dust? I don't have a pair of those. We'll flip it. Div cards. Nothing great. Take the Doppelganger because that's a GCP. Vivid Crimson Jewel card. I guess the Jewel Potency. Loyalty. Screaming of Misery into Shrieking. Screaming of Misery to Shrieking again. Screaming of Misery to Essence of Horror. Ooh, what is this? Doesn't this do something for totems? Increases and reductions to cast speed also apply to attack speed. Elemental damage with attack skills, accuracy, ES, Ancestral Bond. It gives you an extra totem. Shrieking of Dread. Essence of Insanity. Screaming of Dread into Hysteria. Dread and Misery. I gotta leave my map to get more Essences of Corruption. What we got? They went up, and I got my Remnants challenge complete. Ooh. Armor converted unmakings. Strongest monster. I think I only have one meat sack, and I think I want to save it for like an Exalt or something. We got 3 passive trees now. Like, I think unmakings aren't going to be as much of an issue as they normally are. Yeah, I got 57 currently. That's a crazy amount of unmakings to have 8 days into a league and be chilling. And I've already gotten 2 without adding investment to it. Essence Scarab. I'm kind of curious what like min-max Scarab farming is like. I got a lot of Scarab investment on this tree. What if I like dedicated, just like went after super Scarab farming? Probably something with Eater, Exarch, Altars in the mix to add more monsters to the map. Yeah, you just throw as much monsters in pack size. Delirium Mirrors. I bet that would work pretty well. You'd make tons of Scarabs. And get some Beyond in that. Ooh, sounds fun. Ooh, 6 sockets. Corrupted 6 link. It's messing with my brain. Seeing that drop is like, oh, that's a 6 link. It's not like identified. And oh, it's corrupted. Screaming of Scourge. Essence of Horror. Another one. Screaming of Scourge. Shrieking of Scourge. Shrieking of Dread into Insanity. So in the end, the stability Scarabs have been very good. Here's 2 more. Those ones upgraded. The fact that they can't add another essence or break open using these stability Scarabs has made it much easier to actually get the upgraded ones. Screaming of Envy to Delirium. Shrieking of Dread comes Insanity. Screaming of Envy to Shrieking. Only 1 Remnant of Corruption left. Hey, Remnant of Corruption. Just in time. And another Remnant. And do 1 more map. Save the last stability. Screaming of Dread into Shrieking. Shrieking of Scorn into Insanity. Shrieking of Scorn. Deafening. Soul Eater. At least it's not a ton of essences. Alright, what's it look like? Oh boy, there's so many. No Deafening of Misery. Alright, next golden. Craft gloves. Remove my current gloves. Fine. Some fire lightning res would be cool. Not necessary. So I need nothing. Check Craft of Exile. So this is a suffix. Socketed gems deal more damage over time. That's what I'm going to put on it. Then I wonder, like, is there a base type that I want? Spell damage on Warlord. Attack block on Warlord. Damage over time on Warlord. Hunter can have Chaos Dot multi. That can also be crafted on an implicit if I don't use one of these. Elder has attack block, chaos dot multi, crit multi accuracy, bleed, poison, faster attacks. None of those are good. And where's faster projectiles? Shaper gets ignore stuns, advanced traps, blind, faster casting, crit multi, proj damage. So probably not. If anything, I just try and get something good on a normal base, and then maybe use a Veiled Orb to go fishing for a +2 instead of just the +1 that I could craft myself. So I've decided on the fact that I will use a normal base type. Ooh, Moji wants the +1 minion gems convoking wand. That's good, because I wasn't going to use it. Also take the shield. Wants the lightning one. Cool. Now I dumped all of my gear from last time, so I need a base. Let's see here. I don't want to move up to the next filter yet. More work than I want to do at the moment. So let me copy this. Set this item level to 81. And then I'm not looking for everything. I just want Dragon Scale Gauntlets. Cool. That should do it. Then I swap Atlas Tree. This one still have boss maps. It does not. Let me just go back to this one. Oh, and then I need to put Watchstones back in. And then reset this. Toxic Sewer Strand. Jungle Valley. Ashen Wood. Dunes. Atoll. Let's throw in Glacier. Cemetery. Wharf. Arcade can stay probably. So this I just throw in. No more essences. Destructive play. Yeah, a very tanky monster. Axel didn't have a way to get past the life regen, and most of his damage looks like fire. happy to come help. My damage isn't great either, but I could at least negate the life regen. Oh, I can go back to looting this stuff. Oh yeah, up in the stakes. There's so much stuff that you can do in this game. I love it. Oh, that's right, I gotta rotate maps. Can't just spam the same map with destructive play. Dropped items with rarity converted to Scarabs. A Photography Scarab of Singularity. A unique map will drop from the final map boss. Okay. Alsta Varuso. Ooh, improved offering the goddess. Dedication to the goddess. Okay, another corrupted gemcraft. That may be pretty big. Algar Mortis. First one of those I've found this league. Ah, found gloves. Finally, 136, not 139, but I mean, this is the 6th map I've done looking for these gloves, so I'll take what I can get. Okay, scour this. Quality it up. Yeah, 136 is good enough. So, I can finally try the craft. So, I think I just hit this. Socket to gems, deal more damage over time. Go. What we got? A lot of mods on there. Prefix is pretty bad. I don't know if that's worth even trying to save. I think I just go next. This time, got T1 armor evasion. I think I hit it again. I wanted to give me the life. And again, it did not. Wow. Bad. Again, spell suppression. Hybrid life. 15 dex is another spell suppression. I can make it work. The thing is, technically I could still do it. What would I do here? I think I would craft suffixes cannot be changed, and then I veiled orb this. It removes prefix, adds the, yeah, and I'm happy with the spell suppression 15 dex. Like, that's not the worst. I don't have another glove base at the moment, so I could either craft the life or just go ahead and craft. I don't have the veiled orb. I'd have to farm for that. I wouldn't want to trade somebody for a veiled orb. I feel like I'd need to earn that one. I can at least give it +1, and the extra AoE is solid. Then it would need probably 3 sockets. Give me 2 blue. Of course, it gave me the green. 2 reds. There's 1 and 2. 4 link. Now my reap damage says 110. Moved over here, 160. That's like 50% more reap damage. That's nuts. That could be so much better as well. So then I need 1 blue on the boots. Hey, give me all red too. Perfect. You know what? I should quality up the rest of my gear. Exotic currency. Let's go fishing here. Crit chance for attacks. Chaos 2 attacks. Shock spread. Herald of Ice buff effect. Fizz 2 attacks. Herald of Agony. Trap throwing speed. Okay, nothing there. Evasion rating is converted to chaos. Chance to poison. Okay. Haven't farmed for those like at all. Get this league. Add these gloves into here. Well, I achieved what I wanted. It could be better. I could re-roll the essences. I'll do at least one of these. When you use the hoarder crafting bench with the upgraded essences, it only costs 30 blue, and you can re-roll it into any of the other upgraded essences. It'll stay within those. It's not expensive to do, so as long as you can acquire the upgraded ones of any kind, it's really easy to get to the craft that you're looking for. So I could really go ham at all that, but it's workable at the moment. And it's because of that cheap harvest craft that this right here blows my mind. The Essence of Insanity is 15, Hysteria is 15, Delirium is 19 chaos, and Horrors 22. Like, if you wanted horrors, just buy the Insanities, convert them. It takes like no life force at all. 2 things left I want to do today. First is plan the next build and then go clean out some harvest beasts. I'm curious if the replica Dragonfang's flight for Glacial Cascade is still being potentially used. No. Alright, I'm gonna buy that. Glacial Cascade, yep. One of these things that, like, somebody found, and it's just there hoping somebody might want to use it. So, what I've got going on, my plan for the next build, we've got Glacial Cascade. I found a level 21 Glacial Cascade. Now, this isn't a transfigured version, and it doesn't have quality on it. So, part of that plan will be to try and use these dedications to the goddess. I've never done one, so I don't know. I might be able to convert the corrupted gem into a transfigured version, or I might be able to add quality to it. Either of those is fine, but then we use that, and then I have Chase to Hate. That's the build plan, and I'll probably play Hierophant Totems, because my 6th link that I have is Armory S, so that's where I'll go. And I also have a wand still. Yeah, I got an opal wand with some kind of cold. This wasn't in game, but this would be enough to get me started. And that's our build plan. Tomorrow, I think I'll level Glacial Cascade Totems and see what I can make of it. I think it probably has higher potential than the build I'm currently playing. But as much as a meme as I thought this Exsanguinate self-cast was going to be, it's been doing pretty well. No joke. But yeah, that's all the planning I got. I'll send it and probably start doing graveyard crafts around this character to see what I can make happen with that. Should be fun. Something new to explore, tinker with. So then let's see, what do I have here? Bunch of currency stuff that I'm not going to touch. Bunch of uniques. Level 21 corrupted gem. I got imprints. Synthesis unique map, 23 quality gem, a couple Ferric Lynx and Wolf, and reroll Watcher's Eye mod, but my Watcher's Eyes are pretty bad. And then I have these. Let's start with this. This has a 40% chance not to be consumed, so I get several tries at it and get this upgraded reap happening. Easy boss fight, only monster level 74, so nothing crazy here. And let's see, I got boots. Cannot be stunned if you have at least 10 crab barriers. Only lose 6 when you take physical damage from a hit. Now, I don't know if I got to keep it or not, because I know I found 2. This one is not the one that I just did. And then another one down. Got the chest. Alright, no more crabs. So this is bleeding cannot be inflicted on you. You get aspect of the crab. Plus 5 max number of crab barriers. So, aspect of the crab, while active, periodically adds crab barriers to you and grants additional physical damage reduction for each crab barrier you have. All crab barriers are lost when you take physical damage from a hit. So, turn that on, and I just slowly am charging this up. And then, if I had the boots, you only lose 6 crab barriers instead of all of them when taking a fizz hit. But that is 30% physical damage reduction, which is a lot. That is a lot of physical damage reduction. I haven't built around any bestiary stuff probably since the beginning of when I started making YouTube videos, so it'd be something new to explore. I might dig into that sometime this league, but there is 2 of them. Let's do the Sakawal one too. And like, I got all these just by adding Einhar into the map with the Atlas passive nodes. I didn't use any Scarabs or anything. This would just happen while I was farming the harvest, or the essences. Sakawal is even easier, only monster level 70. Takes a while though, because there's a bunch of bosses that you have to slowly work through. And the last one, the Dino Sakawal. And what do we got? Boots. These grant level 20 aspect of the Avian. While active, grants the Avian's Might and Avian's Flight buffs in sequence. Avian's Might grants you and your minions chance to deal double damage with hits. With hits, that's important, for a duration. Avian's Flight grants you and your minions increased movement speed for a secondary duration. You can see up at the top here, now I have Avian's Might. I have a chance to deal double damage, and then once it runs out, it'll convert to Avian's Flight. All the duration scaling that I have on the characters, making it last way long. Actually, this adds to Avian Flight's duration. It can go from -2 to +2 seconds, so you can scale the durations on them a bit. But this gives a bunch of flat mana regen while you have Avian's Flight, while you have the movement speed buff. Lots of life and mana regen, but all that goes away once it switches to Avian's Might. But there's another piece of gear that can alter the duration on the Avian's Might as well. Do another one. And this time I got gloves. And I have another one. So this is the one that scales the Avian's Might. It also gives flat, cold, and lightning damage while you have Avian's Might. One has a 10% chance not to be sacrificed. Another pair of boots. This one also has positive duration. Alright, that's all my big beasts. Then for uniques, I gotta start with maps. Oh, I gotta start with level 21 corrupted gems, actually. What we got? Seismic Cry. Ooh, I'd say that's kind of a dud. Now unique maps. Still some of these I haven't completed. Olmec Sanctum. Wait, huh? This wasn't here a second ago. I got another one? Okay, well, I get another 21 gem. Fine. I guess he didn't get consumed. What we got this time? Behead. 21 with 8 quality. Okay. Now, it's showing not there again. Oh, 3 temporal bubbles. Waka Wairua. It did not come back that time. Vaults of it, Ziri. Olmec Sanctum. No more maps. Let's see. Flask, Belt, Amulet, Corlitos. Blood of the Karui, Worm Flask, Belt of the Deceiver, Prism Weave, Malagaro's Restraint. Oh, I don't remember what that one's called. Blood-Soaked Medallion, Tear of Purity, Natural Hierarchy. Those show up unidentified now. Shaper's Seed, Knight's Hold, ooh, Coral Amulet, Arohangui, no, Ikiaho's Promise. I don't know what this one's called either. Retaliation Charm, Chance to Blind. Blind does not affect light radius. Blind you inflict is reflected to you. Frenzy charge on hit while blinded. Okay, that's all of those. Then what? Go for the body armors. Blood Bond, Restless Ward, Zondithus Cassock, Greed's Embrace. Good? No. Bramblejack, Lightbane Raiment, and no more body armors. I'll do the 10 random currencies, and I might leave it there, so I still have yellow beasts. Fairly confident I would run out of yellow beasts before getting everything. Got 10 blacksmiths, 10 armor scraps again, jeweler's orbs. Take the synthesis unique map. No point in saving that. It's a rewritten, and I have another one. Altered. I have an awakened gem reroll. I don't want to reroll the melee splash. I think it's best to use those for the leftover fire pin, lightning cold pins. Probably the best thing to reroll. Increase the level of non-corrupted awakened gem by 1, and that's so good. Getting close to level 4 on this. I think that's where I will leave the bestiary stuff for now. Got some cool stuff. Not going to clean this out today. It's mostly 6 sockets and coffins or crafts that I'll probably get into at some point. But tomorrow I'm going to start leveling Glacial Cascade totems. Because why not? It should be fun. And then we'll get back up into maps and keep pushing. I'll probably come back to this when I have further upgrades to throw at it. I think it's probably missing the most right now is implicits being good on gear and a ring that currently doesn't exist in our league. But that's going to do it for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.